if you guys watch like my last video, the one that I posted a few days ago, that's when I was really vulnerable and I couldn't believe that I was sharing like a little bit of my personal life. I don't like to share personal things because I don't like certain people in my business. I know I have relatives that watch my content and I don't like them in my business at all. Like my content is really for my target audience. I just had to be vulnerable with you guys because that's why I haven't really been posting. I was going through things behind the scenes and it was just so much more to the story. Like I was feeling unmotivated, I was feeling uninspired. I was also feeling like, could I really make it out of YouTube? Because it's really hard to be favored by the algorithm. My whole content is basically for any of you guys that's trying to entertain a situation or a certain past or a certain lover, because you guys are all in your feels, feel like you're way too impatient to wait for more, to wait on God. If you came out of a toxic relationship and you ended that toxic relationship, please, ladies and gentlemen, especially women, if y'all watching my content, remember the disrespect that person has put you through. If this relationship was very toxic, it was really bad for you, it was not serving you, it does not align with your highest version of yourself, you are only operating from a version of you where you are at low, where you feel lonely, or where you feel broken, and you probably did not take enough time to heal. So if you guys are thinking that y'all missing your exes, yeah, I know this relationship was really horrible, it went through a lot of downs, you was more sad more than you was happy, you was more crying more than you was laughing, more than you was smiling, please remember the disrespect that you've been through in this relationship, what this person put you through. Remember the disappointment, the betrayals. Remember if they was cheating on you, how they was bragging about it, laughing to their friends, and while you stayed around and try to really be the best thing for them, they was just playing in your face. When I called it quits with this person a few days ago, remember I took the pregnancy test. Thank God it came out negative. I wouldn't know what I would do if that came out positive, but I was praying and praying every single day that it would come out negative. I made a stupid decision. I take accountability because I was a willing participant. At the end of the day, from that situation, I just craved sex. I just craved sexual intimacy from that person. That was it. I didn't want it to be romantic, and I made sure I cut it off for emotional feelings from the past was brought up. I honestly wanted to get my fix, and then that was it. And I noticed that I was playing a very dangerous game because I'm letting this person in my body again, and you could develop an unhealthy soul tie or a very unhealthy attachment. And I never want to be attached to this person. I never want to be in a relationship with this person. I just had an itch and I just wanted this person to sexually satisfy me. And that was it. And I knew I was making a stupid decision. And when I was dealing with this person for a couple of weeks, because it was during the holiday times, I started to engage with this person. I always told myself every single day, this is just temporary. Eventually, I'm gonna end this. Like, I'm gonna leave this in 2024. I would tell myself, even when I was sleeping with him, I would tell myself, like, don't get attached. Like, this is not what you want. It's just one of those situations. I have to be 100% honest with y'all. Y'all know when y'all break up with someone in the past, you know you made the right decision, and because y'all got to co-parent with this person, or you got to see this person a lot, you guys are probably co-workers or whatever, you got to see this person so much. People was just telling me like, oh, this person probably changed, and I knew this person didn't change at all. My intuition was always telling me the truth. My intuition never lies. Like, I knew this person did not grow up. I knew that this person was emotionally still immature and wasn't capable. That's why I only engage in the sexual part, not the romantic part. But because I knew when I was engaging with this person, it was more than enough confirmation that a couple of years ago, when I broke up with this person and I left this person in the past, it just validated my decision. It made me believe that I was right and I should have trusted my intuition. So it was just solid gold proof confirmation from the universe that I made the right decision. And even though I'm engaging into sexual things with this person, I know I'm not making the best decision doing that, but I made the right decision leaving him in the past. So when I ended things, my pregnancy test came out negative, case closed, chapter closed. I want to move on with my life. I want this person to move on with their life. When I make these kind of content, I'm making content because I witnessed this, I've been through this, I lived this, I experienced this. So everything that I'm telling y'all, it's not coming from a place of arrogance. It's not coming from a place of being a bitch. It's just coming from a place of wisdom wisdom because I actually went through this. Sometimes you have to go run back to something that may broke you or may hurt you or may disappoint you so that you can know it was no longer yours to begin with. You have to go run back to something, or you have to go participate into something so that you could finally realize that it is not for you. It's not best for the highest version of you, and it's not best for the weakest version of you. Because if you are operating from a version where you are kind of broken, where you are unhealed, where you are still hurt, where your self-esteem is kind of shot, you don't want to self-sabotage any blessings that you got moving on forward. So I say all of this to say, because I know I'm all over the place, but my whole point of this content is you're not stupid for engaging into dumb things that you knew you should let go of, but you need to know when your time is up. You need to know when that season has got to end. You need to know when that time has got to expire. You got to know when to leave before you get left. And if you know you are engaging with people that you know you shouldn't be engaging with, you know that they hurt you, you know that they played you, before you even start to miss moments or you want to hit them up or you want to try to spin the block on them, always, always remember the disrespect. Before you remember the time when you guys went to see holiday lights together, where you guys was watching a movie and you guys was cooking together and that person cracked your back good, remember the betrayal that they put you through. Remember the tears that you was crying at night every single day while this person was in some other woman's guts. You just gotta remember the disrespect. Ladies and gentlemen, like, if you think you're missing somebody and this person is not good for you, this person was never good for you to begin with, and you think you're missing them, you're not missing them. You just have a very unhealthy attachment. You miss moments, you miss aspects of that person. That's all it is. When you're going through a breakup or you going through any type of pain in your life involving some type of significant other, that whole thing is all about perspective. Don't let the breakup manipulate you because you feeling sad because you miss this person, or you feel sad because you want what you had and you know what you had wasn't good for you. That's all in your head. It's literally all in your head. You know you're better than that, and you knew when you was in that relationship, you know you was better than that. You know you could do better, but there's just certain things that you miss. And it just means that it was a very unhealthy attachment. Before y'all try to even make it work with somebody, remember the disrespect.